Okay guys, so for this one we are actually now applying everything that we've learned in this section to a real life problem. So for this one, remember I had mentioned in another video briefly about how you're going to be using these circles, and especially the GeoGebra application or the website, to figure out the epicenter of an earthquake. So here we have the following problem. Use the seismograph readings from locations A, B, and C to find the epicenter of an earthquake. So for this part, imagine that A, B, and C are all in different, let's say that they're all in different cities. So it could be, for example, I live in Fullerton, but it could be Fullerton, maybe Santa Ana, and Garden Grove. Okay, so let's say that those three, for example, were the locations. Now, in the actual example, they don't tell us what each city is, although that's something that we would be using it for. And so for these are the following things that they're telling us. The epicenter is, and again, the epicenter is exactly it's the center, it's the origin of the earthquake, and where everything was centered at. So the epicenter is 7 miles away from point A being negative 2, 2.5. The epicenter is 4 miles away from B. In this case, point B is 4, 6. And the last thing we know is the epicenter is 5 miles away from point C. In this case, point C is 3, negative 2.5. So if I were to, first thing that I need to do, I have 3 circles centered at 3 different points, and they each have their own radius. Now, obviously, we're not going to have an earthquake with 3 different epicenters, the epicenter of an earthquake, right? But in this case, we're going to go ahead and draw the 3 circles, and then we're going to find the point where all 3 of them intersect in order to find where that epicenter of an earthquake is. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll do a quick sketch first. And so just so that we get an idea of what our actual graph should look like. So even though you do have your GeoGebra to help you out, I still prefer I think it's always a good habit for you to check it out yourself first, and then go ahead and assess how well you did using the GeoGebra website. So here for point A, we have negative 2 and 2.5. So it would be, let's say, negative 2. So it would be around here. 7 miles away. So it could be something like this. Then here would be 4, 6, would be something around here. Obviously, they're going to have to intersect, right? And then the next one would be point C. It would be somewhere around here. So we're going to go ahead and do it on our actual GeoGebra website and figure out exactly where that is.